The importance of social and emotional well-being is something that we are acutely aware of at the Ridgeway. For all of us, our self-esteem, our self-image is formed by the experiences we have as we go through life. And for any youngster with a disability, a special educational need, they will experience life often as something which is difficult, is problematic, where they face innumerable obstacles.
I believe that special education is a more holistic way of teaching. It's about the whole child rather than just their learning and their capability and their skill set. It's about their overall health and mental well-being and happiness, I guess. It's about enjoying their school life, enjoying their childhood and enjoying their early development into adult life. You know, growing independence, growing in order to approach the wider world and succeed.
He's done another one! Yeah!
It's imperative that we are looking about how youngsters experience success, how they see their achievements being celebrated, how they're able to recognise that for themselves. And you'll see that in the inclusion of horticulture therapy as an aspect of our curriculum. You will see that in additional provisions that we involve ourselves in, be that the Global Rock Challenge or Farnham's Got Talent, opportunities for youngsters to see others celebrating what they can do.
With horticulture, we find that a lot of the children are really engaged just by being outside in the open air, by doing practical activities.
We've been having horticulture here in school now for some 5 to 6 years. It's been a formal subject on the timetable for 4 years, and we use it right across the school. I see everyone in school in the course of 2.5 days, and we use it as a therapy and also as a social development tool as well. On the social side, we work heavily at social skills, especially in lower school, such as turn taking, working as teams, growing things and actually feeling a sense of ownership of it, to say, actually, I did that, I grew that. So that brings out huge self-esteem results as well.
The sense of achievement that I see when one of the pupils here gets something really right and does something really well, I mean, that's a huge sense of achievement. And they feel it, and you feel it through them. And not only do they celebrate their own success, they celebrate the success of the rest of the group. And that says an awful lot for them. It says an awful lot for the ethos of this school.
You did really well today.
The school has always been committed to the performing and creative arts because we feel it's a platform where our children can really excel. It's different. We're all different as individuals, so if we put on a range of activities, such as a group project, working with clay, maybe using different forms of music, dance, then everybody can actually try and find their niche and excel.
Today we're going to be doing some story workshops, drama workshops about the story of the rainbow fish. The children will listen to the story, learn the colours of the rainbow through a song and learn the fish's story as he goes and explores under the sea and helps to include a fish who's feeling left out and doesn't have any friends to play with.
The theme is all feeling good, so we're going to teach the students about different emotions associated with friendship and all about including other people, similarities and differences, and so it's really all just about improving their emotional well-being.
This year I believe we had some Appalachian Mountain flatfoot dancing. African drumming is always really popular, so the children can excel, and there were just some really special moments during that time. We have after school clubs because that is really where the children gain their social interaction. They're not able to hang out with their mates at home in their community, so actually it is the school building, it is the school community. So in trying to build resilience and self-esteem in individuals as a way of trying to, deal with potential mental health issues, we take part in a range of activities. So things like the Global Rock Challenge, we've been doing that for over 10 years now. They go to a professional venue, it's really good lighting, the sound system is superb, and it just gives them an opportunity to go and do their bit on stage with an audience and really be appreciated and valued by, you know, the wider community. And they feel a sense of achievement taking part and alongside mainstream peers, and that gives them a real boost. We also do things such as Ridgeway's Got Talent, and that leads into a much wider Farnham's Got Talent, and again they're performing with and for their peers, and that gives them a real boost again. They don't have to read music or anything like that, but they can just throw themselves into it and express themselves in a way that actually their communication difficulties, you know, it's very difficult to do that verbally.
We are in my room, that is the room which has been designed for the sensory immersive parts to work with our pupils. We have two separate parts of the room which they interact with different equipment. We have interactive floor, we got interactive 3-wall projection which is built on the curved wall. We got quite a lot of electronics based on one source of control from the iPad, which is very simple to use and only needs 17 seconds to switch on and turn off whole system with one button on the wall. When kids coming to this room, I'm very proud of myself, making them happy every single time when they're coming. There is no 2 sessions look the same, so they're getting impressed every single time. And is that what we've been aiming for, to make unique learning environment for them, which they can benefit of every session being here in this room.
Another aspect of PSHE that we teach at the Ridgeway School is sex and relationship education, and we focus on the relationship aspect of this. We teach the children about managing relationships, skills when relationships break down, getting on with each other, falling out, and how you deal with that, managing your feelings linked to relationships. And we also look at preparing students for later on in life, their relationships. The mental health of all our students is very important at the Ridgeway School, and we are doing a lot of work around what makes the children happy, teaching them how to be resilient, teaching them to draw on this happiness when they are finding things very difficult, and celebrating their achievements.
It's about youngsters not just learning how to manage their own behaviour, but how they recognise that they're managing their own behaviour and how that builds their self-esteem and confidence, how that long-term is going to build strong emotional well-being.